Thank you, Love Since God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for these perfect messages for the viewers with their birth chart placements in the zodiac sign of Aries. With this timeless nature, we're still going to ask for messages that will be resonant for June 2020. Although should they find this at another time, it's because you attracted them for the perfect messages. So let's begin with a card from my combined Moonology and Romance Angels deck to see what is the overall energy for you in June 2020. You have time. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Aries. I feel like you've been holding on to a lot of frustrations. I feel like I see Aries holding your breath. I see you holding your breath. Now I'm going to shuffle my Phantasmagoric Theater Tarot to pull a card and see what energy it is you're coming into June 2020 with, what you're going out of June 2020 with, and what is the advice during the month of June 2020. And then we'll use the Hermetic Tarot to clarify all of these. So let's go ahead and pull these. All right, so going into June 2020, you come in as the King of Coins. Moving out of June 2020, going out with the Queen of Cups. And the advice throughout June 2020 is the Hangman. Aries, I feel like you're spending a lot of freaking money, man. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. The bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. So with that, it's like, yeah, you got to expect the best. But I feel like, Aries, if you don't calm down on your spending, you are going to find yourself irritated, frustrated, and upset because you're waiting on something. And I feel like the wait, Aries, I feel like there's a little bit of more extension to the wait than what you thought. So you're like holding your breath, waiting for something to come in. And when at the end of June, you're like getting emotional because you're like, well, I thought it was going to be, but now I'm reaching for it and it's not here yet. And it seems like I've had to go through all these hoops and do all these things to try to make it happen, yet I'm still waiting. So the advice for you in June is to go with the flow, but calm down on excess spending. Now, I don't know where your excess spending at, but this is being recorded at the end of April 2020. And yeah, hopefully you've got someplace to go to spend your money by the time June comes around. And and I'm hearing that's exactly what it is. As the quarantine lifts, you're going to be highly tempted to go berserk out there and go spend all types of money. Money is coming, but for some reason, it's like if you spend up all this excess money you got, somebody, and I hear stimulus check. Really? Somebody got their stimulus check and it's like a big bonus for you. And you're just like, oh yeah, I'm going to use this money. I'm going to take a vacation with this money or something like that. But what I hear is come end of June, if you don't hold on to whatever this fund is for you that you've been building or that you were waiting on, you will be not as pleased because you're going to be wanting to use that funds for something else. Okay. Now, I also see that there's a story here where somebody has, at the beginning of June, you're going into June with the King of Coins. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, masculine energy in your life. This person is very generous towards you. They're very family oriented. And you're sitting there asking yourself, why do they want me? Wow. Oh my goodness, Aries. This is the storyline I want to follow some more on, okay? You're sitting there asking yourself, like, why do you really want me? And maybe you're resistant to the relationship. Honey, baby, the thing of it is, Aries, I see an energy in this in the beginning of June of you resisting your own blessings and being counterproductive to what you want. I'm getting, you can talk this person out of wanting you. You can talk this person out of love with you. Keep on talking like you're talking. So your advice is to go for a different perspective. So let's see what's this guy. You giving them the hangman. You're saying go with the flow. In other words, don't go with what you've experienced before. This is a different relationship. Go with the flow. Let this person show you who they are. Don't tell them how they don't feel about you. Don't tell them don't tell them why they don't love you. Like if they're all up in your business and they're here offering you an opportunity to be well taken care of is what I get. Because the King of Coins, when the King of Coins comes in, let me tell you, I've seen really strong partnerships develop with the King of Coins energy on the table. So your advice, 9 of Cups, you asked for something, your wish is here, but you got to accept it. You got to allow it to come in. The High Priestess, receive, learn to receive. So for someone, this is a person here you're dealing with in the beginning of June who wants to spoil you, who wants to take care of you and do things for you. And you're just so unaccustomed to that it's creating this like freak out, too good to be true vibe with you. And then so you're like, I'm fat, I'm not that smart. And it's like, I hear a person saying things like this that I don't even want to continue to speak out, but they're saying it because whoever this person is, it has such a strong habit of self-defeating conversation that you really picked up. I feel like from your mother, honestly, I feel like you picked this up from your mother, and you've said it so many times that it's strong in your vibration that if it seems too good to be true, it must be. Okay, let's get some more clarifiers on the advice for you. The advice already, what we have is it's what you wish for, receive it, allow yourself to receive. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune and the 8 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. This is the Wheel of Fortune this is a fortunate change of events for you. Your energy has changed in a positive, fortunate way. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. And it's like this relationship could actually work, but you've got to learn to be more receptive, learn to receive a compliment, learn to be received, to be treated well, learn to receive, to be spoiled, learn to allow somebody to do what they want to do for you and accept it graciously. Yes, please, and thank you are words that you have plenty of reasons to practice. So the Queen of Cups is how my viewer goes out of the month. And assuming that they have taken this advice and they've decided, you know what, yes, I do have this true blue person who is talking long-term. They seem to be stable. This person has followed through on everything that they said they were going to do. They follow through. If you're this way at the beginning of June, then it looks like if you follow this advice, stop down talking yourself. Stop trying to convince this person that you're not good enough for them. Stop trying to convince this person that they don't love you. Then it looks like you can really be opening up a lot of love for yourself come the end of June. By the end of June, you're going to see it like you ain't seen it before. But let's clarify. What is the most likely outcome for June 2020 in regards to this partnership for my viewer who's taken this advice to learn to be receptive and take their win? And you're starting out with the Queen of Swords, and that is combined with the 10 of Wands. So what I get with that is you're going to quit fighting, quit struggling, quit trying to run away, and quit blocking your blessings. By the end of June, something's going to shift within you, and that's within this advice because you say, this is what I wanted, I'm going to take it. Having that whole mental shift there is going to cause you to cut out this energy of blocking yourself from your own blessings. This is why it's take time to breathe out. So what will help some of you through the month is to really meditate and pray and breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Like something happens differently when a person actually uses their breath. It's like every deep breath you take in, if you can just fill your lungs consciously throughout the day, it's like you're connecting to possibilities, to the universe, to the creative opportunities of the world. And doing this regularly will be beneficial for you, help you to calm down. And I feel like even through someone through their dream time, Some of you are going to be seeing this. Some of you have visions, waking visions, like you know that you channel, you hear, you see, you know. Others of you will be receiving through dreams a vision about what the karmic shift is in your life and what it specifically it was that opened up this new, beautiful, generous energy in your life. So let's get some more clarifiers on this. Queen of Cups is the outcome. The Seven of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Yes. Okay. So I feel like this Seven of Swords is speaking about challenging yourself and speaking up problems yourself. It's like when you go looking for problems, you're going to find problems. And so it's like in this relationship, it's like you chose to train yourself to not always see only problems. In other words, to stop blocking yourself from your blessings, because the Ace of Wands is here. This is a seed of a fresh new beginning. This is an opportunity that God gave you to change your life, right? But it's taking you by surprise. And I feel like with the Seven of Wands, speaking like you're starting to really see the bigger picture. You're starting to see the spiritual energy, the energetic support, the energetic calling that brought all this stuff together. You're starting to realize how you have used your own words and ideas to really block yourself from a lot of things before. So you're going to hold back on a lot of that and begin to do things a lot differently moving forward. So what I want to know for your final closer question in this is, how is Aries going to fare in this? What will be the outcome for Aries in this? Let's ask it that way. And we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Aries, that's going to be the outcome for you. Your dreams need a practical plan. Well, I feel like that's the outcome for you for sure. It totally matches, because that's what we were saying. It's like in the outcome of this, you're going to realize where you've been blocking your own blessings. It's like this person might even tell you something like, I really think the world of you. I want to stick around. I want to be here. But all you ever talk about is how it's going to end and how it's going to be over. And you always thinking I'm up to something. And it's like something is triggered in you. And you realize that, oh yeah, I do a whole lot of self-sabotage. That's been my past. That's been my history. That's been my way. I am so done with it. So with you, you could be really looking at putting together all the pieces of all the ways you self-sabotage and spoke into existence the exact problems that you saw, the exact karmic cycles that you kept seeing replaying in your experience, okay? So for you, for June 2020, the big lesson, the big thing that Spirit is working on you with you on is to learn to stop that self-sabotaging, self-defeatist talk that it's not true, that everything that seems so good to be true must be too good to be true. Yeah, that you got to let go of those old patterns. This is going to come up for you strong in June 2020, because you actually have a very beneficial individual in your space, and you don't know how to act. You don't know how to act, but you're going to learn. You're finna learn today. It's time to learn how to be loved. How to love. There's a song from Lil Wayne, and it's called How to Love. And so I get that how to love energy in here. Somebody's going to teach you how to love. And part of it is going to be by them teaching you how to love yourself and stop self-sabotaging and talking shit about yourself and trying to convince folks that you ain't worthy. As a matter of fact, when you go into this relationship, I feel like you're going to be real excited about it. It's going to set you off. It's going to make you really happy. You're going to feel like good luck is on your side. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune. You got to understand, this is good luck working out for you. When the Wheel of Fortune shows up, especially with the Nine of Cups is showing up, came out layered over the Nine of Cups. It's like good luck. Things are actually working out on your behalf. And God is trying to tell you, like, this is going to work. This one will work. This situation is going to work. This is going to be something that can stick with you for a long time. So with all that being said and done, guys, I absolutely do love you. If you want a reading, you ready to get that done, get into your personal cards, go watch some of the videos on the show, you know, the website's there, all that good stuff. Anyways, until next time, love you. Latest.